And what funk really means to me is it's black rock and roll. It's when George said we have returned to reclaim the pyramids, that's what that represents to me. We're showing you and we're coming to reclaim what's ours, and this is ours. Rhythm and blues, what you call rock and roll, this is our music. You know, it's not just about, you know, no disrespect, but, you know, white boys playing guitars. It's not what, you know, we kind of invented this. So, and it's just like a reclaiming of that, you know.
How does funk play a part in your, how did it play a part in your development? What's the first time you recognized funk as a different thing from, let's say, gospel or jazz or whatever?
Well, the first one to kind of like be the catalyst to kind of like point the way was Prince to me. That was it for me. And I was so young when say Dirty Mind came out, like, to me that was the shift. You know, that's when he kind of put his flag in the ground. And I was, what, 7 years old. So I was so young, but my brain was so open for what it was. But I mean, that was the catalyst, because everything that I guess would kind of influence him, or that I learned influenced him, that's what I went to go seek after. So, you know, I went and aggressively sought after James Brown, or, you know, George Clinton in Parliament, Funkadelic. I could tell that he was influenced by Ohio players, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he kind of, you know, pointed me in the direction to hear all that. And I don't know, I guess during like the late 80s, early 90s, when sampling became such a big thing, and it was about, you know, digging in the crates and getting samples and finding new breaks and what have you. And I started listening to things like Band of Gypsies that sounded like, I couldn't tell whether if it was made back then or if it was made now, you know, because the same beat, it sounded like Premier, you know what I'm saying? Like Buddy Miles, the way he was hitting those drums sounded like Premier to me, you know, or the Meters. When I first heard the Meters, I was like, that shit sounded like it was made just now, you know, sound like Marley Marl or something, you know. So I guess that was the thing, because I started recognizing these common threads that kind of put all these things together. Hip hop, music that was being made back then, like the Meters and, you know, Band of Gypsies or what have you.